Hey everyone, ready for a deep dive into something pretty wild.
I am.
Today we're taking on manifestation.
Oh, cool.
That whole idea of turning thoughts into reality, right?
Yeah.
It's like
It's everywhere these days.
it's everywhere.
Yeah.
We're going to go deeper like beyond the hype
Okay.
and figure out what it really means and does it actually work?
Right.
And get this.
Yeah.
Our main source,
Okay.
a YouTube podcast script.
Really? Wow, that's...
I know, talk about unexpected, right?
Yeah, that is interesting.
Yeah,
So how does this script define it?
well, if they say it's like aligning your energy, your focus, and your actions
Right.
with your desired outcomes.
Okay.
They even say it's like a conscious partnership with the universe.
A partnership with the universe.
So I'm picturing like a cosmic high five or something. But this isn't just like wishing on a star, right?
Right, it's not passive.
No, definitely
We're not just wishing, man.
Just wish it. The script really emphasizes action.
Yeah, it's about doing something.
Like you wouldn't plant a seed and then just stare at it and expect a tomato plant, you know?
Exactly.
You got to water it, give it sunlight.
Right, you have to tend to it.
You got to nurture it. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what they're saying. It's about intentionality.
Okay.
You're actively shaping your reality.
Right.
Not just,
Daydreaming.
yeah, just daydreaming.
Okay, so the script also mentions this thing called the law of attraction.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that.
Have you heard of that?
Yeah, like attracts like, right?
Yeah, that whole like attracts like thing.
Yeah.
But what I thought was interesting is how they connect that to the
Two.
what is it? That reticular activating system?
Oh, the AS.
Yeah, in our brains.
Okay.
So the Ari said,
Oh, remind me what that is again. I vaguely remember it from like Psych 101.
yeah, I think we all do.
But
It has to do like how our brains filter information.
right.
So think of it like
Okay.
a personal assistant.
Okay. For your brain,
Okay.
it highlights things that are important to you.
Okay, I like that.
So let's say
Okay.
you decide you want a red car.
Okay.
Suddenly, red cars are everywhere.
Right, yeah, I've noticed that.
That's your RAS in action.
Oh, wow.
It's filtering your perceptions.
So by focusing on what we want,
Yes.
we're basically training our brains to spot these opportunities
It has it.
that we might have missed otherwise.
Exactly.
But is there actual science to back this up, or is it more like, cosmic vibes?
Well, that's where it gets interesting.
Okay.
The script quotes a neuroscientist
Oh, wow.
who has studied visualization
Okay.
and how it affects the brain.
Interesting.
And they found that when you vividly imagine yourself achieving a goal,
Okay.
it actually activates the same neural pathways
Wow.
as actually performing the action.
Really?
It's like your brain is getting a dress rehearsal.
Wow, so it's not just some like,
Woo-woo concept.
yeah, woo-woo concept. There's real science.
There's real science behind it.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get practical.
Okay.
The script lays out like a 5-step guide to effective manifesting.
Right.
And step 1, get crystal clear on what you want.
Yeah.
Like they use the example of like wishing for more money
Right.
versus setting a specific goal. Like I will earn an extra $10,000 by the end of the year.
Yeah, that's specificity.
That's specificity.
It's
yeah.
so important.
Yeah. So instead of just like a vague desire, you're giving your RAS
Right.
and arguably the universe
Arguably.
something concrete to work with.
Exactly.
I like that.
Now, the script actually goes deeper here.
Oh, okay.
The quote a study
Okay.
that found that people who wrote down their goals
Uh-huh.
were significantly more likely to achieve them.
Oh, wow. So putting pen to paper really makes a difference.
It seems like it.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah.
All right, step 2, visualization.
Visualization. Okay.
And they say, like, engage all your senses.
Okay.
Don't just see it, feel it, hear it, even smell it,
All right. Make it real.
Make it as real as possible.
As real as possible for your brain.
I like that.
They even quote an Olympic athlete
Oh, wow.
who used visualization to like mentally rehearse for their races.
Okay.
And they pictured everything
Oh, wow.
right down to the roar of the crowd.
Yeah.
And guess what?
Oh.
They won gold.
Oh, that's so cool. I'm getting chills.
So we've got our specific goal.
Yeah.
We're visualizing like Olympic champions.
Okay.
What's next?
I'm ready. What's next?
Affirmations.
Okay, affirmation.
This is step 3.
Oh, okay.
And it's all about using those positive statements
Right.
to shift your mindset.
Okay.
The script suggests crafting affirmations
Mhm.
that resonate with you personally.
So not just like generic ones.
No.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
instance, if you're aiming for a promotion,
Yeah.
you might say something like, I am confident and capable of leading this team.
Got it. It's like giving your subconscious mind a pep talk.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay, so we've got our mental game on point.
Okay.
But at some point, we have to actually do something.
Absolutely.
Hardcore.
This is where some people get tripped up.
Okay, what is it?
Inspired action.
Inspired action. Okay.
They think manifestation is about sitting back and waiting for a miracle.
Right, yeah.
But the script makes it very clear.
Yeah.
Action is essential.
So if you're manifesting a new job, you're not just visualizing yourself in the corner office.
Right.
You're updating your resume, your network.
Exactly. You're putting in the work.
You're putting in the work. Yeah.
Taking action.
But what about when, things don't seem to be happening as quickly as we'd like?
Yeah, that's a common challenge.
We're all human, right?
Yes, we are.
We get impatient.
We do.
So what do we do then?
Well, that brings us to the final and often most challenging step.
Ooh, okay.
Trusting the process.
Trusting the process.
The script reminds us that manifestation is not instant gratification.
Okay.
It's about staying committed to your vision.
Even when we don't see the results right away.
Exactly.
They have this great analogy about a gardener patiently tending to their seeds.
Oh, I like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Trusting that they will eventually blossom.
In their own time.
In their own time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I love that analogy. It's so easy to get caught up in wanting things to happen right now.
Right.
But nature has its own rhythm.
Exactly.
And sometimes the universe has something even better
Argument.
in store for us
Yeah.
than we originally imagined.
Absolutely.
So it's like trusting the process is super important.
It's key.
Yeah.
And it's about staying open to possibilities.
Yeah.
Not being too attached to a specific outcome.
Okay, so are there any common pitfalls
Oh, absolutely.
people should watch out for on this whole manifestation journey?
Yeah, there are definitely some things to be mindful of. You know what's funny? We often think of manifestation as this individual thing,
Right.
like me, myself, and my goals.
Right, yeah.
But the script actually talks about this idea of collective intention.
Collective intention.
It made me wonder if this could apply to
Yeah.
bigger issues.
Like what?
Could we actually manifest world peace
What?
if enough people focused on it?
That's a very interesting question.
Right.
Yeah.
So they're saying just like
Okay.
our individual thoughts and beliefs
Uh-huh.
can influence our personal reality,
Okay.
maybe our collective consciousness
Yeah.
can actually shape the world around us.
That's kind of a mind-blowing thought.
Right.
Yeah.
And they even cite a study
Okay.
where groups of people were meditating for peace,
Okay.
and it actually coincided with a decrease in crime rates in that area.
No way. Really?
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
That's pretty wild.
But if our collective thoughts can have that kind of impact,
Yeah.
it makes you realize the responsibility.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
I mean, what about all the negativity and fear in the world?
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Are we collectively manifesting that too?
It's like a double-edged sword almost.
Yeah, exactly.
So how do we navigate that?
Well, the script doesn't shy away from the challenges.
Okay.
They acknowledge that
Yeah.
we're constantly bombarded with negative news,
Oh, yeah.
and that can definitely impact
Yeah.
our collective consciousness.
Okay.
They even compare it to a virus
Oh, wow.
spreading fear and anxiety.
That's a powerful image.
Right.
Yeah.
But they also offer an antidote,
Okay, what's that?
choosing to focus on solutions,
Okay.
on the positive changes we want to see in the world.
So it's like we have a choice.
Exactly.
We can either feed the negativity
Yeah,
or we can choose to focus on a more positive vision.
exactly.
I like that.
So speaking of negativity,
Yeah.
let's talk about those pitfalls of manifestation.
Okay, yeah, let's get back to that.
The script lists 3.
Okay.
The first one is focusing on lack. Focusing on lack.
Yeah, and they illustrate it with a story
Oh, okay.
about a woman who's constantly worried about money.
Okay.
She did all the manifestation step,
Okay.
but her focus was always on what she didn't have.
Right, what she lacked.
Exactly. And guess what? Her financial situation never really improved. It's like she was accidentally manifesting more lack.
Right. It's like that saying,
What is it?
what you resist persists.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
So lesson learned.
Okay.
Focus on abundance, not scarcity.
Abundance, not scarcity. Got it.
What's the next pitfall?
I'm ready. What is it?
Impatience.
Oh, yeah.
Classic one, right?
Yeah, I
We
mean,
live in a world of instant gratification.
yeah, we want it now.
Right. So it's natural to want to see results immediately.
Right, but the script emphasizes that.
It's a process.
It's a process.
It's like baking a cake.
Okay.
You can't just throw all the ingredients in the oven
Right.
and expect it to be done in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
There's a timing to it.
This makes me wonder, are there any stories in the script
Oh, yeah.
about people who almost gave up, but then their manifestation finally came through?
Actually, there is.
Okay.
They tell the story of an aspiring musician
Okay.
who was working tirelessly to get his big break.
Okay.
He was playing gigs, networking, sending out demos,
Okay.
but nothing seemed to be happening.
Yeah.
He was about to give up
Oh, no.
when he got a call out of the blue,
Really?
inviting him to open for a famous band.
Wow, what a break.
Right.
Yeah.
And it turned out that someone had heard his music at a small cafe
Oh, wow.
months earlier
Wow.
and recommended him.
That's such a great example of
Right.
how things can happen when we least expect it.
Yeah, it's like the universe is working behind the scenes.
Yeah, even when we can't see it.
Even when we can't see it.
Okay, so last pitfall.
Okay.
Not taking action.
Ah, yes, this one's crucial.
Okay.
The script uses a metaphor I love.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
They say that the universe is like a dance partner.
Okay.
It's waiting for you to take the lead.
I like that.
You can't just stand there
Yeah.
expecting to be swept off your feet.
Okay.
You have to make the first move.
That's brilliant.
Right.
It's not enough to just visualize
No,
an effort.
you have to do something.
You have to take action.
Take action, yeah.
But what about intuition?
Oh, good point.
Like, I feel like that plays a role too.
You're right. And the script addresses that.
Okay, good.
They dedicate a whole section to the importance of listening to your gut's feelings.
Oh,
They
interesting.
even quote Einstein,
Wow,
who
okay.
famously said, "The intuitive mind is a sacred gift, and the rational mind is a faithful servant. We have created a society that honors the servant and has forgotten the gift."
That is powerful.
Right.
It makes me wonder
Uh.
if sometimes we're so focused on like the how of manifesting
Yes,
that we forget to tap into that inner wisdom that already knows the way.
exactly.
How do we cultivate that?
Well, the script encourages us to pay attention to those subtle nudges,
Okay.
those synchronicities
Yeah.
that seem to guide us in a certain direction.
Okay. Yeah.
He even suggests keeping a journal
A journal.
to track those intuitive hits.
I like that. It's like turning intuition into a superpower.
Exactly.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground here.
We have.
We talked about the steps,
Yeah.
the pitfalls,
It's collective
the
aptitude.
collective, the role of intuition. Is
Mhm.
there anything else the script highlights that we haven't touched on?
One thing that really stood out to me
Okay.
was the emphasis on self-awareness.
Self-awareness. Okay.
They argue that manifestation works best
Okay.
when you're truly aligned with your authentic self,
Ooh, I like that.
not just chasing after what you think you should want.
So it's not just about achieving external success,
No.
but it's about creating a life that feels meaningful
Mhm.
and fulfilling on a deeper level.
Precisely.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
They talk about the importance of
Okay. Taking the time to understand your values, your passions,
Mhm.
what truly brings you joy.
Okay.
They even have a worksheet in the script to help people
Really?
identify their core desires.
That's so important because I think sometimes we can get caught up
Oh, absolutely.
in societal expectations or what other people think we should be doing.
Mm,
And we end up manifesting a life that looks good on paper,
right.
but it doesn't actually make us happy.
Doesn't actually make us happy.
Yeah, so this is really about finding that alignment.
Exactly. And this ties back to the concept of trusting the process.
Oh,
Sometimes the things we think we want
yeah.
are actually detours,
Okay.
leading us to something even better
Okay.
that we couldn't have imagined for ourselves.
Ooh, I think that's such a beautiful message
Yeah.
to leave people with.
Okay.
But before we wrap up, I'm just curious, from your experience,
Yeah.
what's like the one piece of advice
Okay.
you would give to someone who's just starting out on their manifestation journey?
That's a good question. If I had to pick one piece of advice,
Okay.
it would be to start small.
Okay.
Don't try to overhaul your entire life overnight.
Right.
Pick one specific area you want to focus on
Okay.
and start there.
Okay.
The script actually emphasizes this.
Okay.
They use this analogy of a sculptor chipping away at a block of marble.
I like that.
They say that lasting change happens gradually,
Okay.
one intentional action at a time.
So small steps consistently.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's get practical.
Okay.
Say someone's listening to this and they're like, all right, I'm ready to manifest something.
Yeah.
Where do I begin?
Okay, so one simple yet powerful practice
Okay.
is starting a gratitude journal.
Oh, a gratitude journal. Okay.
Took a few minutes each day
Mm-hmm.
to write down 3 things you're grateful for.
Okay.
It could be something as small as a delicious cup of coffee
Okay.
or a beautiful sunset.
Right, just little things.
The key is to shift your focus
Okay.
to the abundance that already exists in your life.
I've heard that gratitude can actually rewire our brains to be more positive.
It's true.
Okay, so gratitude journal, what else?
Visualization.
Okay, back to visualization.
But instead of just daydreaming,
Okay.
try to incorporate it into your daily routine.
Okay.
Like the script suggests, spending a few minutes each morning,
Okay.
visualizing your ideal day.
Okay.
See yourself accomplishing your goals,
Okay.
interacting with people positively,
Mm-hmm.
feeling confident and energized.
So like a mental movie.
Exactly.
Okay, what else?
Don't underestimate the power of your environment.
Okay.
Surround yourself with things that inspire you
Okay.
and reflect your goals.
So like a vision board.
A vision board,
I
exactly.
like that.
Or even just decluttering your space
Oh, yeah, getting rid of the clutter. I like that.
to create a more positive and inviting energy.
Yeah.
So you're sending visual cues to the universe about what you want to attract.
Okay, visual cues. I like that.
Speaking of cues, how about affirmations?
Okay, yeah. Any tips for making those more effective?
Make them feel authentic and believable to you,
Okay.
instead of just like parroting phrases you've heard elsewhere.
Right.
Take some time to craft affirmations
Yeah.
that resonate with your specific goals and values.
Okay, so really personalize them.
Exactly, and say them out loud with conviction.
All right, conviction. Got it.
The script actually suggests recording yourself saying them
Really?
and listening to them throughout the day.
Oh, that's interesting.
So it's like giving yourself a pep talk on repeat.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've talked about gratitude, visualization, affirmations. What about the action piece of all of this? We
Yeah.
keep talking about taking inspired action.
Yeah.
But that can feel a bit vague sometimes.
It's about aligning your actions with your intentions.
Okay.
So if you're manifesting a new job, for example,
Mm-hmm.
don't just sit back and wait for the perfect opportunity to fall into your lap.
Right. You have to put in the work.
You have to put in the work.
Exactly. Resume, network.
Update your resume, network, reach out to people in your field,
Yeah.
take courses to enhance your skills.
Okay.
The script emphasizes that the universe rewards action.
Okay, so it's like
It's like they're saying, show me you're serious about this and I'll meet you halfway.
put in the work and I'll meet you halfway. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I'm feeling fire up.
Great.
Ready to take on the world.
Yeah.
But I also know it's important to be realistic.
Oh, absolutely.
Manifestation isn't about getting everything you want exactly when you want it.
It's not a magic wand.
It's not a magic wand.
It takes time.
Patience, yeah.
And this is where patience and trust come in.
Trust the process.
Remember, we're co-creating with the universe,
Right.
not dictating to it.
Okay, yeah.
Things might unfold differently than we expect.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean they're not working out for our highest good.
This whole conversation has been so eye-opening.
I'm glad to hear that.
I feel like I've gained a whole new understanding of manifestation. It's not just like a mystical concept,
Right.
but it's like a powerful tool for personal growth and creating a life we truly love.
And the beauty of it is,
Yeah.
this is just the beginning.
Oh, I like that.
The more you explore and experiment with these principles,
Yeah,
the more you'll discover about yourself and the incredible potential that lies within you.
that is a great message.
So to wrap things up,
Okay.
let's leave our listeners with one final thought-provoking question.
I like it. Hit me.
Now that you've explored the steps, the potential pitfalls, and the real-world applications of manifestation,
Yeah.
what's one area of your life
Mm-hmm.
you could start applying these techniques to?
That's a good question.
What would that first specific action step look like?
Think about it.
Think about it.
Take that step.
Take this step.
And watch the magic unfold.
Until next time.
Until next time, keep diving.